What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Bin Gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Today we got a couple of different news topics that I want to talk about. It's the last video that I'm kind of going to be doing before PlayStation 5 Pro. Apart from the Wednesday before, we're going to kind of do like a video where we talk about best tips and things to do right now before the launch. But for today, we're going to be talking about two different things, which is the list of 87 games we're going to go over, and also just this little news story that's come up about PS5 Pro, which we'll start off with, which was Sony was already working on this well before recently, but actually at the launch of PlayStation 5. So we're going to read some of the words of Hideki Nishino, which is the CEO of the PlayStation Platform Business Group. So in conversation with Variety, PlayStation Platform Business Group CEO Hideki Nishino discussed the upcoming Pro console, which offers improvements such as advanced ray tracing and GPU that enables up to 45% faster rendering. All the nice things we know about. So we have done Pro in the last generation. We learned a lot from there. When we were selling PS4 Pro in addition to the PS4, 20% of customers actually got the PS4 Pro. It was high-end, it was premium tier. Now this is something that's interesting because I've talked on this in the past, because people always use the 20% as an insult, like, oh, only 20% of people had the Pro. That's really a lot of people to have a Pro version of a console. So I don't think that's negative. I don't even see PS5 Pro being 20% because of the price increase. But even if it's 10 to 15% of people are on Pro this time, that's going to be very, very, very good. It's a lot of money for Sony, so it's obviously good. So there are potential users acquiring those kind of units, Nishino told the publication. Interestingly enough, it was not just about highly engaged users. Actually, new users comes to PlayStation to get PS4 Pro as well. So we started working on PS5 Pro even before PS5 launches. It was another 5-year project for us. The Sony CEO said there was some discussion about whether another PlayStation Pro console was the right idea, but the main thing was there are technologies we can grow up in 3 years time or 5 years time. So the innovation and technology advancement is quicker in a modern world. Phones are upgrading every year. PCs are updating every year. Some parts, yeah. Graphics cards, no. But yeah, true. Nishino continued, I don't think we'd go every year updates, but there are things we can package together to bring the greatest things into the game console segment range, so that's the vision. And this just ties into what we've talked about in the past on the channel, and various other channels and CEOs of various companies have talked about this upgrade model of, at the end of the day, technology is moving very fast now. People who say, oh, we want just an 8-year generation without anything in between, that's a lot of time for old existing hardware to go. And I know you can say, look at Nintendo, like their stuff is old at launch and then it still goes 8 years, but it's a very, very different type of system. It's not trying to run some of these big games. It is, they are very small games, especially their exclusives. They're not difficult to run or demanding games, so they can span the whole life cycle. So it's kind of a very, very different thing. Nishino said most engaged gamers users are interested in the PS5 Pro, adding that the refresh console should also appeal to new users. If it's the PlayStation you want to get, that's the thing. So that's where we design the generation at this moment. We design everything with having one ahead in our mind. It's not like we just make a next step and we don't know about the 2 steps ahead, he furthered. That's not our way of working, because we need to make sure that the 10-year-old generation cycles continue to be doing as well. So it's about backwards compatibility, continuing to allow games to run on previous hardware, but also having these next gen and more powerful versions in between, like the Pro, to be able to exist. Nishino states the PS5 Pro is not to be confused with the next generation of PlayStation consoles. It is still in the PS5 generation. PS5 Pro will do everything that PS5 does, So it's a consumer choice. This is again the thing I've talked about. It's not a thing that everybody has to go get. That's why I don't understand people being so upset about it. It's a choice, right? If they see a need for more visuality, is that the right word? Visuality? They will get it. So we wanted to provide an option for the consumer within this generation. That's what we are doing, he said. And that's what I personally am very happy about this device. It is an option for people who want more power, want better visuals, and that's it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's what I wanted to fill in there. But anyway, let's go on to this list of games. So as we know, this list has just been growing and growing and growing, and it's obviously the Friday before we launch, or when we get our PS5 Pros next Thursday. Mine, if you didn't watch my video yesterday, is hopefully still on track for day one, even though for some reason my payment just wasn't taken, and it told me that there's a problem, even though I had the funds there. The card was right because I'd used it countless times and it was already logged on my PlayStation account. So who knows what happened there, but it's taken payment now and it still says day one currently, so we will see what happens there. But the 87 games we'll go through again. This is the last time we'll go through this before launch. Alan Wake 2, Albatross, Apex Legends, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Obviously this one's not here at launch because the game is not out, it's been delayed, but Alan Wake 2 is very, very high up on my list. Just wanted to add that. Bad Cheese, Baldur's Gate 3 is one that was recently added in a news topic that we discussed. Callisto Protocol, the DLC, is definitely one I need to do. Baldur's Gate, by the way, is absolutely one I want to do, just haven't got round to it. It's a very big game, so it will take a lot of time. The Crew Motorfest, Dead Island 2, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Demon's Souls, Diablo 4, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dwarf Journey, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, and Dying Light the Beast. These both were added very, very recently in the last day or so. Dynasty Warriors, Origins, EA Sports College Football 25, EA Sports FC, Elemental, War Clash, Empire of the Ants, Enlisted, Everspace 2, F1 24, Fears to Fathom, Ironbark, Lookout, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, of course, The Finals, The First Descendant, Fortnite, God of War Ragnarok. I believe First Descendant is one of those games that's using frame generation but also PSSR, which is going to be really interesting to cover that. God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7. God of War Ragnarok is actually one I desperately want to dive back in and replay a second time because that game was phenomenal. I think it got passed very quickly because a lot of other things were also coming out around that time, but it was an amazing game and I want to replay that. Helldivers 2, Hitman, World of Assassination, Hogwarts Legacy is another one I want to replay. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Forbidden West, of course, Last of Us 1 and 2, Liza P, 100% playing Liza P again. If you're a Souls-like fan, please go out, buy this game right now and play it because it is so good. Like a Dragon, that's obviously not out at launch. Lords of the Fallen was a very, very recently one added that is 1440p upscaled to 4K, and that's really impressive because this game was very, very demanding and had a lot of problems at launch, so I'm hoping to test this on PlayStation 5 Pro on the day, I think. Madden NFL 25, Marvel Rivals, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, The Midnight Town Stories Adam's Diary, Monster Hunter Wilds, Mortal Kombat 1, My Little Universe, Naraka Blade Point, No Man's Sky, Outbreak Shades of Horror Chromatic Split. Not sure what that one is, to be honest. I have no idea what that one is. Planet Coaster 2 is actually being pro patch, which is insane. I didn't think a game like that would be, but that's really awesome and I'm definitely going to try it out. Pro Baseball Spirits, Promised Mascot Agency, Quantum Error, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. This game is actually a game. I said it in a previous video. Redacted is not just a redacted game from the list. It is actually a game and it's set in the world of where is it? Set in the world of Callisto Protocol, I believe is the right game. It's like a top-down shooter, looks really cool. I'm definitely interested in that one. Resident Evil Village and 4. This one's 120 frames at 4K on PS5 Pro, and I'm very excited to do that one. Retrieval, Rise of the Ronin, Rogue Flight. We're going to say it the last time. Every time I get to the R's, I'm hoping to see Returnal, and it's just not there for some reason. Slitterhead, Smells Like Mushrooms, Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, of course, all the Spider-Man games. Spine, this is Gun Fu. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Outlaws, Stellar Blade is a hugely good game. I loved that title. Brilliant game, and I'm probably going to replay it on Pro. Stunt Paradise, Test Drive, Unlimited Solar Crown, Towers of, I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I don't know how. Truck Driver, The American Dream, UFC 5, Unreal Kingdoms, Until Dawn, which is I'm playing currently. It looks gorgeous on PS5. Don't understand how it could look better apart from frame rate and stability issues, but we will see. I'll test that on the Pro day one. Warframe, War Thunder, Wolverine, World of Warships Legends, and I was told off last time for not covering the PSVR 2 games, so Arcan Age, Psycube VR, Kayak VR Mirage, and Subside, which are the titles on the list. So if you want to find this list, it's on Reddit. You can just simply Google every PS5 Pro enhanced game confirmed, and then you'll be able to find the list on Reddit. And it's this whole thing, and it keeps getting added to and you can kind of nice because you can join in with the discussions as well, which is always fun. But this list just constantly grows. I wouldn't be surprised if this was at 88 or 89 by the time you guys even watch this video. So it's constantly growing and it's great to see. But that is it for this video. This is going to be my last video and of anything on this channel into Wednesday. I've made a video about, or I'm making a video about what you should be doing the day before. Ready for PS5 Pro. Thursday, you're going to see the unboxing video, obviously, of the device, providing I do actually get it day one. I really hope so. And then we're going to stream that evening, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. So loads of streams to come, and it's going to be really, really cool. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.